Alright, settle down, I'm sorry. I can't see it, go down. We ready to go? So we just rock it. Let's go crazy. Hello, Kingston! Yeah! Okay, you see, I know I used to kind of scream and run around and hit people and shit, but I don't anymore, so feel free to kind of move forward and just sort of be friendly and all that kind of shit. My name's Frank Tanner, for those of you not paying attention, and I'm going to play some songs for you now. This first one's a song about how I was a real, total fucking loser when I was a teenager, and it's called Romantic Fatigue, and it goes like this. I have to admit that I am one of the many who thought that a guitar would win him a lady. My teenage years, they were a feminine drought, and I thought that a serenade would help out. It seemed to be working for a couple of years. I wrote a few songs and they brought a few tears, but when I hit my 20s, ran out of steam. I seemed to be suffering from romantic fatigue, and I never know which song I should play her. Each melody is memory of a not forgotten failure. So when I get out my guitar tonight to do what I do, remember I probably didn't write this song for you. As I've mentioned, the shelf life was short, the scheme wasn't working, despite what I thought. The ladies all left me alone in the end, so I had to switch all of the names around and then sing it again. And every lifelong love and every best friend slipped away into the past. And take my with caution, can't pretend that you're the first. You won't be the last. No. Never know which song I should play her. Each melody is a memory of a not forgotten failure. So when I get out my guitar tonight to do what I do, remember I probably didn't write this song. No, I certainly didn't write this song. No, I never wrote a song for you. Thank you. Okay. Woo. How's everybody doing? Yeah! Alright, contrary to everything I said in soundcheck, could I get a teeny bit more guitar in the monitor? That would be super duper. Alright, so the first time I ever played at the Peel was with Million Dead, and we played to a grand total of 3 people. So I'm clearly doing better. Fuck, yeah, go me. Alright, there seems to be some kind of common conspiracy going around the world at the moment that you're not allowed to be taken seriously playing country or folk music unless you come from America. I happen to think that's total bullshit, personally. Yeah, let's hear it for Not America. Some of you are following me. Alright, so I wrote a song about how that pissed me off. It's called Nashville, Tennessee, and it goes like this. From the heart of the southern downs to the northeast London reservoirs, from the sun, the landscape must sound before I So anyway, this may be appropriate, this next song. I'm going to play a blues song. It's a song about growing up in a really small, shitty, incestuous little town. And totally heading it. Who grew up in a small, incestuous, shitty little town? A good 4 of you! So, you'll know what I'm talking about. The rest of you, learn. That's better. Right, so this song's called This Town Ain't Big Enough for the One of Me, and it goes a little something like this. Free house houses amount of fruits and beers. Around how this story ends for a good few years. The night leads up before my eyes. There's no new faces and no surprises. This town's grown up with me, so I'm making a move. Everybody round here's been out with everybody else. So talking to girls is hazardous to my health. They've been in this cheap hole so long they've got wrinkled toes. I want all her exes to be people I know. There's feelings of fish in the sea. I'm making a move. I'm bored of this town, I'm bored of this scene, I'm bored of these people, yeah. I'm bored of this town, I'm bored of this scene, I'm bored of these people, yeah. I'm an expert at pretending that everything is okay, but I'm just a kid and it seems as if I signed my life away. I need to get out, see what the rest of the world's about. This town ain't big enough for one of me, I'm making a move. Every guy with long hair around here is a star. According to his girlfriend and the way that he holds his guitar. And if anyone gets out, yeah, they stick in the knife. I wanna get stuck here the rest of my life. I'm sick of these fuckers. I'm moving on, and I still want to be buried here, just like I said. But I prefer it if you'd wait until I'm actually dead. It's easy to get caught inside the town that seems to have a high line of backing up, but I'm moving on. When I move out from my parents' house, I'm gone. Yeah, fuck you guys, I'm gone. 'Cause I'm bored of this town, I'm bored of this scene, I'm bored of these people, yeah. I'm bored of this town, I'm bored of this scene, I'm bored of these fuckers, yeah. Well, I'm an expert at pretending that everything is okay. I'm just a kid and it seems as if I signed my life away. I need to get out and see what the rest of the world's about. This town ain't big enough for the one of me, I'm making a move. This town ain't big enough for the one of me. Why don't you get from in front of me? We're all gonna move to London anyway, so I'll see you in town. Yeah, okay. So for Christmas this year, my mum bought me a guitar tuner, and I'm gonna use it now because my guitar's out of tune. So what the hell's going on with that? Thanks, Mum. That's better. Okay. Doesn't that sound better? Right, I'm gonna play a new song now. Yeah. Not that any of you will be able to tell the difference, but still, it's the thought that counts. This is a song that I'm going to shout out. This song's all about Rick. Where's Rick? There he is. Rick, I wrote this song about you, yeah? Okay. I check that I've got all my things before I leave the house, 'cause when I'm gone I'm never coming back. I'm not being melodramatic, it's just I neither have your number or a key. An evening spent pretending that we're just becoming friends, or this goes any further than going back. I'm not being pessimistic, it's just you and I were never meant to be. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love. Every time I kinda wish it was. Every time I kinda wish it was. picked up this silly habit in the last few years of going out in the evening with my friends into the town. Of packing a spare t-shirt in my bag in case I do not make it home. It's pathetic and I know it, but the truth is there've been mornings I've poo-pooed and taking toothpaste to the pub. But that's precious little comfort against the knowledge of the person I've become. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love, but every time I kinda wish it was. Every time I kinda wish it was. And I can see it in your eyes, you wish it was. Every time I leave you just because. It isn't love, it isn't love, it isn't love. Thank you! So there you go, Rick. That's all about my true feelings for you. Right, oh, I'm going to play a political song now. Yeah! Alright. Fucking guitar, man. I've come this far, I ditched the rest of my band. I'm going to ditch my guitar pretty soon as well. Humour, right? Right, this is a song called Thatcher Fuck the Kids. And it's... Yeah! And it's all about how incredibly right-wing I am. And it goes like this. Whatever happened to childhood? We're all scared of the kids in our neighbourhood. They're not small and charming and harmless. They're a violent bunch of bastard little shits. And anyone who looks younger than me makes me check for my wallet and my phone and my keys. And I'm tired of being tied out, always being on the lookout for thieving kids. We're all wondering how we ended up so scared. We spent 10 long years teaching our kids not to care, and that there's no such thing as society anyway. And then the rich folks act surprised when all sense of community dies. But you just close your eyes to the other side of all the things that she did. Thatcher fucked the kids. And it seems a little bit rich to me, the way the rich only ever talk of charity. In times like the 70s, a broken down economy meant even the upper tier was needing some help. But as soon as things look brighter, yeah, the grin gets wider and the grip gets tighter. And for every teenage tracksuit mugger, there's a guy in a suit who wouldn't lift a finger for anybody else. We're all wondering how we ended up so scared. We spent 10 long years teaching our kids not to care, and that there's no such thing as society anyway. And all the rich folks act surprised when all sense of community dies. And you just close your eyes to the other side of all the things that she did. Thatcher fucked the kids. You got a generation raised on the welfare state, enjoyed all its benefits and did just great. But as soon as they were settled as the richest of the rich, they kicked away the ladder, told the rest of us that life's a bitch. And it's no surprise that all the fuck-ups didn't show up until the kids had grown up. But when no one ever smiles or ever helps a stranger, is it any fucking wonder our society's in danger of collapse? So all the kids are bastards, but don't blame them, yeah, they learn by example. Blame the folks who sold the future for the highest bid. That's right, Thatcher fucked the kids. Yeah, I played that song. I played that song in Latvia recently, and it was kind of difficult because I had to explain who Maggie Thatcher was before I played it. And they didn't speak English anyway, so the whole thing was completely fucking pointless. But that seems to be the story of my life. Okay. That's better. Tuning issues. I'm gonna play a song now that's about going to a party and staying awake all night, and then it being about 10 o'clock in the morning and you feel like a total twat. While we're on the subject, incidentally, let's have a little competition. Okay, the winner of this competition is the person who's got the most beer in their fridge at home. Okay, and the prize is I get to sleep on your floor. Yeah, in seriousness, I actually have nowhere to stay tonight, so if anybody fancies like throwing an impromptu house party, I'll come round, drink all your beer, be sick in your shag pile carpet, and fall asleep in your bed and you can sleep on the sofa. Deal? Yeah? Anyone? Alright, come and talk to me afterwards. In the meantime, this is a song called I Really Don't Care What You Did in Your Gap Year, and it goes like this. We were only supposed to go out for the night. It's been a few hours now since it got light. We're a mess. The worst part is we couldn't care less. And there's water in the ashtray and there's ash in the sink. The carpet's mostly soaking, but there's nothing to drink. We're a state. We're starting to regret staying awake. But I'll pay for my sins when I get paid. I'll stop talking to girls when I get laid. I should have gone home when I could, but I stayed. But then I never was the clever one. We were only supposed to go out for the night. I did my best to go home, but in the end I lost the fight with myself. To be honest, I was hoping I'd go home with someone else. Right about now I should be starting my day. Instead I am sat here downing dregs of yesterday. All the while trying to prop up both ends of my smile. And I'll pay for my sins when I get paid. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just going to take this string off. And you're under. No, okay, you didn't get it. Right, give me a fucking second here. Anyone here know about restringing guitars? Want to give me a hand with this while I do this? Anyone feeling technical? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to keep playing the song. I'll stop talking to girls when I get late. I should have gone home when I could, but I stayed. But then I never was the clever one, but always the one to not see that I'm done. And I need to go home and get to sleep. And always the last to see the moment has passed. And I need to admit my defeat. I'm lonely, there I said it. Yes, I'm lonely, but it's hard to admit it. When everybody thinks that you're fine all the time and you're not. We were only supposed to go out for the night. But who am I kidding? Yeah, try as I might, I can't stop until I squeeze out every last drop. And I'll pay for my sins when I get paid, but I don't have a go to the station where I catch the first train. Yeah! Okay. Seriously, anyone feeling vaguely technical want to give me a hand with this, or are you all a bunch of bastards? No, you're all a bunch of bastards. Yeah. He's feeling technical. I'm gonna like tell a little story. Okay. Hold on, you give me a hand here. Basically, there's a black guitar. 1 second. Technical. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you a little story. Huh? I'm trying to think if there's any songs I know how to play that only feature 5 strings. The answer, of course, being no. I've got the peg. The peg is in my hand. It's okay. So I'll tell you a story about Latvia while I do this. Okay. I went out to Latvia with Million Dead a few times, and it was cool. It was fun. You know, we played some shows. It was all good. But I went out there recently with my friend Jamie for some solo shows. And within 5 hours of the plane touching down in Latvia, Jamie had no trousers on and was trying to fuck a Christmas tree in the central square of Riga at 4 o'clock in the morning, which was pretty bad. And then within about 5 hours after that, he kind of got alcohol poisoning and was like sick for 24 hours. I mean, the whole thing was a disgrace, basically. But I laughed. Wicked, thank you very much, man. But so the point was, here's a string. I'm going to keep telling stories, so I've got to string this motherfucker, yeah? See, this is the fucking problem of being a solo artist with one guitar. I mean, if I could afford to have 2 guitars, if I could fucking carry 2 guitars around with me. What? You going to buy me? No, but the problem is I can't fucking carry 2 guitars on the train, is it? I mean, that would just be crazy. But anyway, so the reason that Jamie got so fucked in Latvia is they have a national drink in Latvia called balsams, right? Now, the thing about balsams is that it's 45% proof, okay? It's got the same shit in it as absinthe, but apparently it's stronger. Yeah, so, and we didn't, the problem is, right, no one in Latvia thought to tell us this piece of information until we had 6 shots each. So that's why we got so completely fucking annihilated. And I got asked in an interview yesterday, what's the closest to death I've ever been? And I think the answer was the morning after that, in all fairness. Are we hearing this? Forgive me for this. This is so terribly unprofessional. I'm so embarrassed. But just to make up for it, I'm going to cut a song for my set, so we'll move on. Okay, so I used to play in a band called Million Dead, as some of you may remember. Yeah! But we also like the new stuff too, yeah? That's good, that was good. That was a bigger cheer for the new stuff. That's good. That's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, Million Dead, we made a fatal career decision at the end of last year, which was that we broke up. Which was a retarded thing to do, as far as our plans to conquer the world went. But these things happen. Anyway, I'm going to play a Million Dead song for you now, and if you know it, feel free to join in and kind of like sing and that kind of shit. It was the strangest thing today. I saw your footprints in abandoned pathways. Beneath the garden undergrowth, something stirring again. You were a single red blood cell, but I lost you in this knot of capillaries. But you were bringing me oxygen when I needed it most in the smoke. And you were always as far as I'm going, you're as close as my clothes. Your presence is fading, but it still never shows. As close as the answer I never quite know, but I quite remember. Your distance in cities as soft as a glow. Your shadow is with me wherever I go. On the tip There we go. Okay, I've got 2 more songs left. Bit of business stuff first. You're not supposed to put your thumbs up, man. It's but when I say you've got 2 more songs left, you're supposed to go, oh. So let's try it. I've got 2 more songs left. Okay, that was nearly there. What the fuck? Okay, I've got my first proper release coming out a week on Monday. It's a split 7-inch with a band called Ruben, who some of you may be familiar with. Yeah! And this is the song that's going to be on it, so please go and pick it up, because then you can say you're Wicked Underground, because you've got a split 7-inch. So this is a true story about something that happened to me last summer, so here we go. I woke up on a sofa in an unfamiliar house, surrounded by sleeping folks I didn't know. Failing to find my friends, I decided that it was clearly time to go. So I made my way out of the door as quietly as I could. There was no one there I knew to say goodbye. Squinting in the sadly sobering sunshine of the Sunday morning light. Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the best years of my life. So I scanned the local landmarks trying to find out where I was, maybe even find a bus back home. I was longing for a shower and for clean sheets and a charger for my phone. About then I remembered that I got paid this Friday last, so I rifled through my pockets for some change. And all I found was a packet of broken cigarettes and a sinking sense of shame. Because I studied the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the best years of my life. I had to ask myself, well, is it really worth it? Is any of this worth it? Suits and dirty looks made me rack my brains. The real damage started to sink in. It's been quite a heavy weekend, but I could just about remember where I'd been. Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. I stood on a street corner and I felt a little sick. It was about then that I realised I was halfway through the first day of the week. Hey! Okay, so I've got one more song. Couple of things to say before I go. Oh, well, we'll do that later. Couple of things to say before I go. I've got some CDs for sale, but I don't generally believe in merch tables, so they will be situated in my back left pocket. So, if you want one, come and talk to me. They'll cost you £3 and you get 6 songs. Isn't that a bargain, eh? Isn't that a bargain? Hooray! Even some that I didn't play tonight. You'll be pleased to hear. So, there's that. The other thing to say, yeah, when I was in Latvia recently, okay, the last song I'm going to play is a cover, okay? I played this song in Latvia, in a show was in a theatre where there was no bar, so everyone was stone cold sober, and they didn't really speak English either. And yet, I managed to get them all fucking standing on their feet, dancing like idiots and singing along. So, in order to prove that Kingston has a better grasp of English than Riga, right, you all have to fucking sing along with this song, and you will know what it is when it kicks in. So join me, don't be ashamed. I've just sung for half an hour, so you can fucking have a go. Anyway, my name's Frank Turner, thanks very much for having me, I'll see you all again. where they play the folk music and everything is fine. You came in looking for a king. Anybody could be that guy. The man is right and the music's high. You move on to another. Anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. And when you get the chance, everybody, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can drive, you're having the time of your life. Yeah, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. You're a teaser, you turn them on. Set them burning and then you're gone. Move on to another. I've got echo. Anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can drive, you're in the time of your life. Yeah, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Digging the dancing queen. Thanks a lot for having me. I'll see you again. Take it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, while he's making his mind up, oh Frank mate, you've got to do Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Can I not have any crazy echo on my vocals? Thanks, man. Okay, well, I did actually just cut a song from my set because I ran out of time. So, have I got time for one more or two more? Two. I'm glad to see that all of you guys have taken over running the peel. Fuck it, I'll do it quickly. So this is a song about lying. It's called Wisdom Teeth. It goes like this. There's some people who know it. This is good. It's been 18 months since I kissed you once, so just saying hi just isn't gonna fly. But if you give me a clue and a minute or two, then I might remember your name. And I hate to insist that I was really that pissed, but to tell the truth, in my flush of youth, I would drown my sights so that faces at night seem the same. But a nervous shrug and an awkward hug won't get me out of the hole I dug. So I slip the noose with a poor excuse and talk to someone, anyone else. And I sit with my friends and I try to pretend that I never did that sort of thing again. But I'm lying to myself. And suddenly when it's as clear can be, I'm not quite the perfect man that I hoped I'd be. And though I've always tried to live an honest life, to tell my truth, I've told my share of lies. I remember you, of course I do, but I don't recall how many times we've been through this this little game that always ends the same with you sad, me far away. And every time I repeat the line that the fault's not mine and I wasn't unkind, but the worst part is that I've got nothing else to say. And suddenly, well, it's as clear can be. I'm not quite the perfect man that I hoped I'd be. And I've always tried to live an honest life. To tell my truth, I've told my share of lies. And all the pretty little pictures, the faith and firm devotion that I painted as a child, why have fallen by the wayside, along with all my pocket life. But my days have taught me this, that every day I spend pretending that I always choose the right love, is that didn't choose the wrong. Oh yeah, my wisdom teeth have been giving me grief. They want me out to find I'm exactly the kind of guy I said that I'd rather be dead than be in the days before I got laid. Yeah, suddenly, well, it's as clear can be. I'm not quite the perfect man that I hoped I'd be. And though I've always tried to live an honest life, to tell my truth, I've told my share of lies.
Hey! Okay, so one more. This is another sing along. Oh,
What the hell is that? Is that the donations?
there's a tips jar down the front, alright? I'm fucking broke. So, I'm gonna go pretty soon, I promise. Everything I said just before the last song, like the ABBA song, I'm saying it again. Buy my CD, put me up for the night, please, somebody. And, okay, there we go, that's that taken care of. And finally, again, this is another tune that everybody should know, so have a good time, sing along, and I'll see you guys again. And this really is the last song I'm going to play, so don't ask anymore.
I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. Come on. I've had my share of sand kicks in my face, but I pulled through. It goes on and on and on and on, and we are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. You're doing well with singing along, but you got one more shot at it. I've taken my vows and my curtain calls. You give me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it, and I thank you all. It's been no bed of roses, it's been no pleasure cruise. I consider it a chance of the whole human race. I ain't gonna lose. It goes on and on and on and on, and we are the champions, my friends. And we
down here. Right, see you later, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honour and a pleasure. Will you please go absolutely mental, Mr. Frank Turner! Now, people, he is selling the album and you would be so stupid not to buy it. So stick around and make sure you get hold of a copy of that album, alright? It'll be out, have a few beers, sell you a copy of the album, go and see him. I was so gutted that he didn't play Bohemian Rhapsody. Bugger, I'm going to play it.